riding around in this nasty winter weather. Hopefully I don't take an L. If I do, I'm just going to restart the video. You ain't going to see it. But I had a little conversation with my son on the snow day. He was playing, his game for a while, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially, if it's in moderation. And it's kind of an odd little modern social activity because he's on there with his friends and, they got to use teamwork, whatever. But I said after that game, read and do a few other things. One of the things he said was, I don't like reading. And I'm like, that's one reason why you got to do it. So I figured I share that message with a lot of young boys. It's not very uncommon. Most of us in education know that young boys don't like to read. And one of the reasons why is simply you're always reading storybooks. And there are like storybooks that, are preferred and encouraged in education. And some of the things that you're probably most interested in are at a higher reading level than a lot of, elementary and middle school boys are at. And even some high school boys. But like I told him, I said, hey, listen, something that's that important to your life, something that's that important to be functional in society, you have to do as much as possible. So even though you don't like it, it's easy. If something you don't like is easy, you'll still do it. Secondly, I said, hey, listen, I'm an educator. I never liked reading for pleasure. I enjoyed reading when I wanted to know something, and I'm a very inquisitive person. So I said, get on your Chromebook. Gave him some sites where he could look up some Lexile appropriate readings on spores, on history, on science, what these things that he's interested in. Look up the latest NBA trades. Look up how to do X, Y, or Z. It's very common that young men aren't into the storybook, curl up with a novel. Some are, some aren't. But reading is so important, you have to find what you're interested in to read. So, if it's not a story, who cares? Read an article. Read a journal entry. Read a blog that's age appropriate. To be honest, something that important, challenge yourself. Build up your stamina. If you can't read 10 straight minutes, work on 10, then 12. You should be able to read 20 straight minutes and be into your topic if you find the right topic. How many people have an incredibly strong mind that just can't communicate properly, that have low literacy, and that makes them struggle. All right, I gotta finish this outside chore and get back inside because it's freezing.